Welcome to this guide on the one-sample t-test. This is one of the most fundamental tools in statistics, used to test hypotheses about a single population mean. Whether you are a student or a researcher, mastering this test is essential for analyzing data when population parameters are unknown. So, what exactly is a one-sample t-test? Simply put, it is a statistical method used to determine if a sample mean is significantly different from a known or hypothesized population mean. It is specifically designed for situations where the population standard deviation, sigma, is unknown. For instance, you might ask if the average height of students in a specific class differs from the national average. Before running the test, 3 key assumptions must be met to ensure valid results. First, the data must come from a random sample. Second, the observations must be independent of one another. Third, the population data should be normally distributed. However, if your sample size is large enough, typically greater than 30, this normality assumption can often be relaxed. Every hypothesis test begins by defining 2 opposing statements. The null hypothesis, H0, states that there is no difference between the population mean mu and the hypothesized value mu0. The alternative hypothesis, H1, contradicts this, stating that the mean is different, greater than, or less than the hypothesized value. To perform the test, we calculate the t-statistic using this formula. It compares the difference between your sample mean, x bar, and the population mean, mu, against the standard error. The standard error is calculated by dividing the sample standard deviation, s, by the square root of the sample size, n. A crucial concept here is degrees of freedom, often abbreviated as df for a one-sample t-test. This is calculated as the sample size n-1. This value determines the specific shape of the t-distribution curve we will use for our analysis. A smaller sample size results in a different curve shape compared to a larger one. Why do we use the t-distribution instead of the standard normal z-distribution? As you can see here, the t-distribution, shown in red, has fatter tails and a lower peak than the standard normal distribution in blue. These fatter tails account for the extra uncertainty introduced because we are estimating the population's standard deviation from our sample. The testing process follows 5 logical steps. First, state your hypotheses. Second, choose a significance level, usually 0.05. Third, collect your data and calculate the t-statistic. Fourth, determine the p-value or finding the critical value. Finally, compare your results to make a conclusion about the null hypothesis. Let's apply this to a real-world scenario. Imagine a coffee shop claims their medium coffee contains 300 milliliters on average. A customer suspects they are being underfilled and measures 16 cups. They find a sample mean of 295 milliliters with a standard deviation of 8 milliliters. We will test this claim at a significance level of 0.05. Now, let's plug these numbers into our formula. The numerator is 295 minus 300, which gives us -5. The denominator is 8 divided by the square root of 16, which is 2. Dividing -5 by 2 gives us a t-statistic of -2.5. To make a decision, we compare our calculated t-value of -2.5 against the critical value for 15 degrees of freedom, which is -1.753. Since our value falls into the shaded rejection region, beyond the critical value, we have sufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis. The customer was right. The cups are likely underfilled. To wrap up, remember that the one-sample t-test is your go-to method when the population's standard deviation is unknown. It relies on the t-distribution to handle uncertainty and requires assumptions of randomness and normality. By comparing your calculated t-statistic to a critical value, you can draw meaningful inferences about a population from a relatively small sample.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.